Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Today we will be making a durag slash head wrap for the summer. This project of mine that I've made cost me 270 yards worth of yarn, and the yarn I use today is Bernat cotton yarn, Handicrafters, and I use a 6mm crochet hook and a seam ripper. For the size of this durag slash head wrap, it is adult size to teen size, depending on on your hook size. You can make it into a teen by using a 5.5 or a 5mm crochet hook. And yeah, this pattern is really adjustable, use it depending on the crochet hook that you use. So let's get into the video. Okay, to start off the pattern, we will be chaining 64. So chain 64. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 7, 8, 9, 60, 61, 2, 3, and 4. Once you have completed 64 chains, we're going to DC into the fourth chain from the hook. So 1, 2, 3, 4 into this stitch right here. Then we're going to chain 1, yarn over, skip 1, and insert our hook into the next stitch. Keep repeating this until we have 14 spaces worth of mesh stitches. This part over here does not count, but this one does. So let me just make a few more so that I get my point across. So these stitches right here, these 1, 2, 3, 4 count as the spaces, but not this one at the last part. That doesn't count. So we keep on doing this until we have 14 chain spaces. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So now once you have 14 chain spaces, we will be doing a DC link until the end of the row. So to do a DC link, we're going to start off with our stitch that we made here. We're going to insert in the middle of the stitch, just one loop like this. Yarn over, pull through hook. Then we're going to go to the next stitch and do a normal DC, but without chaining, or sorry, not chaining, without having to yarn over again. I'll show you again one more time. So this is the stitch. Put it here like this and into this stitch. And we should be doing this until the end of the row. And once you have finished that, we should have at least 14 chain spaces and 33 DC linked. I'll meet you once I'm done. Okay, I am back and I have made my complete row of DC link and mesh stitch. So what we're gonna do is chain 2 and then my yarn, sorry, hold on. Chain 2, right? Then we're going to DC into the first stitch and then DC link again until we meet at the mesh stitch part. Okay, sorry, my yarn was tangled. Also, I forgot to mention, make sure you like and subscribe, as this will help me a lot as a small-time creator. I'll be maybe posting a bit more tutorials on how to make certain things, but I don't know. We'll just see what I'm gonna make and then what I'm gonna post online. Okay, so once we have reached this point of the project, we're going to DC link to the last stitch, and then we're going to begin our mesh stitch. So chain 1, put into the stitch. Oh, wait. Put into the stitch, chain 1, and put the other stitch. Like this. So I'll meet you back once you have completed this row. Quick fix before I finish before I show you what's to do. Do not put it in this stitch right here. Only put it in the same stitch. Do not put a stitch into the chain. So just only this stitch right here. Not this. Now we're going to chain 2, turn our work, and repeat the whole process like all over again until we go to the DC link portion. Okay, once you are in this portion of the row, we're going to skip 1, insert stitch, into the stitch, and now once you have it here, we're going to DC link into the next stitch. Okay, so basically, this entire pattern, we're going to do a repeat of what just happened until we have 27 rows in total of this pattern. So I'll meet you back when you have 27 rows in total. Okay, once you are in this portion of the row, we're going to skip 1 insert hook into the stitch. And now once you have it here, we're going to DC link into the next stitch. Okay, so basically this entire pattern, we're going to do a repeat of what just happened until we have 27 rows in total of this pattern. So I'll meet you back once you have 27 rows in total. Okay, welcome back. Once you have completed 27 rows in total, this is how the pattern should look like. It's long, but now I'll show you what to do next. So we're going to chain 2 and turn our work. And then we're going to DC link until 19 stitches. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. Let me just recount. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10. So once you have 19 stitches on 19 DC links on this project like this, we're going to chain 80. So I have made 80 chains so far. So what we're gonna do is have our 80 chains. We're gonna chain 2 and then DC into the second chain from the hook. Once you have done that, we're going to DC in the next stitch. And then we're going to skip 1 stitch, and then we're going to do the puff stitch. Now I'll show you how to do the puff stitch right here. So you yarn over, insert your hook into the skip stitch right here into the next stitch. Pull over a loop like this. Now pull over a loop 4 times. So this is our first one. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, and 4 until you have 11 loops on your crochet hook. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and then pull through all of the loops and then chain 1. And then we're going to Then we're going to DC into the next stitch. Oh, like this. And then we're going to skip one and then puff stitch into the next stitch. So there's our first loop. Sorry, our first our first 3 loops. Now we have to 2 more like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And 11 loops, pull through all of them. It's kind of tricky once you do it. And then DC into the next stitch. So keep doing this until you reach to the end of your project, and I'll show you where to go from there. But I'll just do this part one more time to show you. So DC after the puff stitch, and now we're going to skip one and then puff stitch into the next stitch. So that's 3 loops. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then pull through all loops, and then chain 1, and then DC into the next stitch. Okay, welcome back. Once we have finished our strap for this piece, we're going to be seen here. We're going to be at the end of this portion here. We're going to double crochet into the stitch. No skipping and no puff stitch this time. Then we're going to DC again into this next stitch, and then DC link until the end to finish this row. Okay, once you have reached the end of the row, we're going to chain 1, but first let me finish the stitch. Okay, we're going to chain 1, turn our work, do 19 links, do 19 slip stitches for this portion. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, oh my goodness, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. Once you have 19 slip stitches so far, we're going to pull up our yarn and we're going to fasten off and cut. Now this is what you should be having once you have finished the rest of the puff stitches. Now we're on the other side of the project. We're going to insert our yarn into this first stitch. Chain 2, turn our work. And then we're going to double crochet into the first stitch and then DC link until 19 stitches. I'll meet you back when you have 19 DC linked. Okay, so once we have our 19 DC links, we're going to be chaining 80 again for this side because the other side is already complete. And honestly, if you want, you can go back and refer to the portion of the video to do the other side again, but I'm just going to show it again to you anyways. So we're going to be chaining 80. 9, 10. So I'll meet you again when we have 80 chains. Once you have 80 stitches, we're going to chain 2, 1, 2, and then DC into the second chain from the hook. And then we're going to DC into the next stitch. If I can get into the stitch, hold on. Okay. And then we're going to be doing a puff stitch. And then we'll be doing a puff stitch for this one. So for this stitch. Chain 1 to finish off the puff stitch. DC into the next stitch. Skip 1 and then puff stitch. And yeah, I'll meet you until the end of this chain row. Okay, once you have finished your other side of the string / strap, whatever it's called, of the head wrap, you can double crochet into this stitch right here and then DC link until the end of the row. Okay, once you have reached the end of the row, we're going to chain 1. We're going to chain 1, turn our work, and slip stitch for 19 stitches. 19. And then what we're going to do is fasten off. We're going to chain 1, fasten off, and cut. Now, this is how your project should look like. You have both the straps here, all 80 chains completed, all slip stitches too completed on these sides. So what we're going to do now is we're going to fold the piece together in half like this. So now it's folded in half like this. Now we're going to take our needle and our yarn to sew it in together. Okay, so we're going to sew starting from this top side here of the head wrap and put our stitch here, put the needle through here and through the other side. The stitch that we'll be using today is the mattress stitch. So all you have to do is first tighten this portion of the durag. Now it's tightened. Now we're going to go in between the stitches. We're going to go through the first one like this, through here, and then through this side. Okay, once you have sewn here, we're going to stop at the 10th stitch of this pattern. So counting from this side here to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're going to stop here for our sewing part, and we're going to start sewing in a triangle shape to make this portion into a triangle so that it can have this curved edge when we wear it. So going through the fabric, we're going to sew it like this. And just keep sewing until you have done at least maybe sew back and forth for this to be secure. You can double the sewing if you want, so that it can be secured. Like what I'm doing right now, but it's up to you if you want this to be double sewn or just a single sewn. Now just weave in the ends once you're done. And for this part, we're going to be cutting this extra fabric that we don't want. This is the tricky part, so that make sure that you don't cut the seams that you did over here, the sewing parts. So we're gonna grab our scissors and try to cut as close as possible to the seam. Once that's done, you'll have this cut mark over, but it won't show that much at all. And just fold inwards, and the durag should be completed. So far, if you have had troubles with this video, this is my first video that I have made. If you have troubles following the tutorial, there will be a link to a pattern that I made down in the description, and also the sounds that I've used for this video. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and make sure you like, subscribe, and share this tutorial. It'll help a lot in the long run.